Hello, 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 and welcome to Sam's Corner. My name is Sam, and on this channel, we're going to be talking about sports mainly. We're going to be bringing you news from around the world, both foreign and local. And when I say local, I mean Ghana, which includes the Premier League and our national teams. We will also be talking about and be bringing you stuff from other sports disciplines, including basketball, American football, college sports, and high school sports. So I want you to subscribe right now because we got some great things to be happening on this channel, and you don't want to miss it. I would say subscribe, hit the like and the notification button, and be the first to get every upload we put up on this channel. And tell your friends about Sam's Corner. Yo, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, I've had a Sam's Corner. Within the Sam. And I can see who some any football around the world news from Amanone, you better discuss it. Even MLS, you better discuss American basketball, football, American football in this instance. Now, for Yakasa, Yakasa, your mind, so you Ghana, you be talking about your Ghana national teams, both the women and the men's teams. You better discuss it. Yen Hon Krano. Today is our first episode. So today is episode numero uno. Yeah, episode the Dikai Cry. Akumi Yenubi. And then yeah, Manchester United. I mean, as you can see, I'm gonna be biased here a little bit sometime, but feel free to flow in your comments. Me bias at mama now because now if you see I discussing some other Chelsea and there's our teams you know and yeah the best see if you news now. Okay. News no you best start here for man na the kind former coach of the Three Lions, which is the English national team. We have Sven Goran Eriksson, coached the English team for about 5 years. I think from the year 2001 to 2000 and somewhere 2006. Now what we are now, so we want to pay our tribute and our condolences to him for his contribution to the game. Sven Goran, no, yeah, Obia, Oyenim before about football. He was a very great coach. And yet, England kwano coachy omo coachy Ivory Coast or the Ivorian national team. So the elephant. I say we obon homadin pa. So our first news is about the passing of a legend, the man Sven Goran Eriksson, who coached the Three Lions as well as the Ivorian national team. We are all saddened by his loss, by his passing, and we send our condolences to his family. Our next news is about Vinicius Jr. So, is he gonna stay or is he gonna go? And in the news right now, it's hitting like the Saudis are coming big with money. Real Madrid just got Mbappe, and they've only played like 2 games. So, is he gonna stay and show the world what he's made of? That regardless of Mbappe coming, he's still the guy. And I say he will follow the money. The Saudis are pushing hard. The Saudis are pushing really hard. So let's see. Real Madrid says that he's not for sale. But he says Canada bad. The only footballers are human first, family first. And you know, yeah, say Mbappe will stay or Mbappe will go. Next news is Yenuanum Alatafo Meka Nigerians. Nigerian have hired a new technical director, or like I said, new coach in the person of a German called Labadia. And this man has a very good CV. Like he's not only he wasn't only good as a player, but he's also great as a coach in terms of his CV. Like he's coached the likes of Stuttgart, he's coached the likes of Leverkusen, he's coached Hamburg. So he's coming to Nigeria with a wealth of knowledge. Yes, I coach Nigeria for Akofana no. The name Diana Wadeba no SUE as a former player and also after coaching high profile teams like Wolfsburg, Stuttgart, and Leverkusen. This is one of the few coaches Nigeria has hired in the past year. I don't know Nigeria and Ghana, they'll hire coaches more. I know Finidi George just left after only a few months at the position. I don't know if it's even up to a month. But let's see if this Labadia is going to be a change for the Nigerian Football Federation because Sagana, you see, you struggle with coach at Nigerians, so move football, and so my fellow Nigerians, I wish you luck with your new coach. I hope we all want to see our game grow, and when Nigerian and Ghana are up on their level of football in the African continent, everybody could see the difference. So these two sleeping giants, Nigerian are not sleeping giants anymore because the last AFCON, Omuko pa, it's in Ghana, they went to the finals. They were finalists. So for them, I think they're on the right path, but the changes of the coach might, or I don't know how it's going to affect Omoko anymore. So kudos to Labadia on his appointment. So our next segment, we're going to be switching real quick to the latest transfer news. And before we go to the transfer news, I want us to go to our local news. I wanted to say that, but I'll go on it right now. Local news now. So CAF is is putting pressure on the GFA right now because we're about to play our World Cup qualifiers, but as of now, Ghana is yet to be approved for a field. Babayara, and as of today, the 27th, as I'm talking to you, the NSA, Chese, the Ashanti Regional Division, Chese, the field is ready. But according to CAF, Sosono, they are yet to approve it. And I want to show you a footage of the Babayara stadium as of the 27th of August. Na yɛn nyinaa yɛhu ɔman yɛ team a ɛnɛ yɛ football pitches ɛwɔ hɔ nyinaa yɛgya n'asesa. Our main stadiums, none of them is even up to FIFA standard. And how do we expect our players to come and perform? Just look around the world and look at our players. Leagues in start here. Look at the players. They are performing. But Omoba Ghana, they do not kujina aponcha board you say grass so more balls. How do they perform? Well, NSA say the field are ready. Or the field is ready. Baba Arana issue as of today, picture NSA for now post 2 or more a Twitter page and I'm a day cherry. People say really Photoshop and I'm an green. People say said it and I know you've been a for a ball or this spray paint green spray grass and that's also no. Our players you three and I see a ball back you know and done white. Until the people say, oh, just a fluke. And as of 8/27/24, this is Babaya Sports Stadium. And no crap, made a man in Belgium home. And no crap, in Belgium because your park on the renting my mom for a year, a bush shows, music shows. Sorry. I'm not saying you need Baku craft, which is up to FIFA standard. Instead of us protecting Bakuya, it was also a sad as the rent. Well, a for NSA said the Nami Aduma, Yeni Angola, Ebeboso Nani. Are you ready? We live to see. See you now. Okay. Yeah, Twaswa. Nami Aduma, a 31st, which is Saturday AD in my black, sorry, our black princesses, which is our under 20 women's national team now. Almost see a kind. Oh, Colombia in the under 20 World Cup. They are participating in the FIFA Women's Youth Championship, which is being held in Colombia. Our under 20 women will be participating. And so far, they've played 2 friendly matches since they arrived in Colombia. And I want to commend Colombia for a great welcome. They welcome the ladies so beautifully, and I want to commend Colombia for that. So far, 2 friendly matches under 24 man on Mabunyano. I draw. Didi Kamune Mexico was 0-0. And then they are so money Enra and so money Mexico. Sorry, I'm South Korea about 2-2. South Korea about 2-2. So not bad for a warm-up match to the Ntiyahe. So World Cup no start here. Do. Most of the current Black Queens players are from the under 20 teams. So let's see. So we will have another Mukarama, we another Evelyn Bedu, and I say Grace Asantoa coming out of this under 20 group. I wish Coach Basigi on the girls good luck in the tournament. Moving on to our local news. I also want to congratulate Samates and Inswaterman. Samates and Inswaterman. Congratulations on moving on to the next stage of the CAF competitions, which is the CAF Champions League and then the CAF Cup. Their first time going to Africa and progressing after, through their first matches. It's not easy playing in Africa, and I want to commend them. Right now, with Haas and Kotoko sleeping, we got to back all of the teams that are pushing to put Ghana on the map. So, Samates and Inswateman, congratulations. Monkoso, Motimia drew the money zone so that your players can get exposure as well as the club earning some financial benefit from it. Congratulations to Samates and Inswateman. Yeah, Twaso. Now, the next news is hey, Ghana Black Stars are more prepared for African Cup qualifiers this weekend. Next week, sorry, next week. Next week. Now, you heard him say, Coach Tuadu, the players, everybody to ya, when you're from the buy. Yes, we better try, say, you better pay, when you're more so at it. Union TSA players need to have to say Amate, to say Andrew, you are money team no. I heard a selection and come, they might be exempted from these qualifiers. Well, this is also Ghana. I've seen it, players without teams making it. So let's also the GFA. Yesterday they launched the new Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. I know for me particular, it's something that has been on my heart. Say most of the other nations have a place for their national teams to camp. But when it comes to Ghana, we do not have that. The Pram Pram have been there for ages, and it was even closed down because the beds were like high school beds, very weak infrastructure. But they've remodeled the Pram Pram facility with some very nice and great updates. They've tiled the floors. If you go on the GFA website, you'll find more information. So called GFA, I will say, or more information about the update or the remodeled or how much CC Pram Pram Amafe. The ayah kakaka. Eba kakaka. Nipa ya de say because you want to Egypt in Morocco. catch it. Say up to now, Oman Ghana, you started football idea. The players back for national assignment. Na still hotel no more da. Need Chieska for hotel. I didn't know about that. Baby, a yabo boy dream. Your course like several World Cups. Where are all that money going to? So if say at least Omudi the World Cup sikano. Na Omo EDB ye bibi dia. Even day. You need he can't. You need he can't. Yeah. Ever find this ever find this Did you also so a branch of Jordan are you still on the matters of our local news and our Black Stars and our Ghana football progression? Jordan are you in say more moody ball that you say or moving from Crystal Palace echo Leicester City. Na nyamiadom and run or born a first match. Na utimi a share go fe Jordan de eja sa ayano odumu fokumfu. So Jordan moving from Crystal Palace played his first match in the Carabao Cup yesterday for Leicester City, and he scored this beautiful goal that I want us to see. A very, very beautiful goal. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him because Jordan, when it comes to scoring, he's had a tough, almost about 4 or 5 seasons in the Premiership. So let's see. Maybe this is a sign that this new club he's gonna be banging in goals, and then hopefully transfer it to the Black Stars. Yeah, said. Or the way Ebeba Black Stars. So Jordan, we wish you all the best at Leicester City. You with Fatau keep raising the flag of Ghana high. Keep raising the flag of Ghana high. Okay, some latest transfer news. We have Dani Olmo. Finally, Barcelona to me registered Dani Olmo. Barcelona he'll move. I'm move a player at all. Well, finally, the Spanish Federation I'm more registered Dani Olmo. And about the first match, and right, on also issue go. Another transfer, so it's about Lukaku. Finally, was still in the move to Napoli. Napoli for years, so actually the move of Scott McTominay from Manchester United, which is even more you're happy about it. Me, I'm still deciding whether it's a good signing or not, and I'll leave it for you guys. Let me see in your comment if United selling Scott McTominay is a good deal. In that same transfer rumors, is Osimhen gonna go or stay? Now they've signed Lukaku. Is he gonna go or stay at Napoli? We've heard that Al Ali of Saudi Arabia is pushing hard, same as Chelsea, also pushing to sign the player. But Osimhen says he's not going to reduce his salary. And now they send the salary no better. So and then I heard Bema Saudi for no Eddie Chelsea for any kind. Children will say Obeko Saudi, Obeko Chelsea. And that's what we stay with Napoli. Well, let's see. And also a branch of friend Manuel Ugarte out free Uruguay. Ugarte. If you pronouncing it, Ugarte. Finally, PSG and Manchester United to me silly. I know o movie called Manchester United in the coming days on also be called Aqueno Medicals. Okay, another transfer news. And so a branch of friend Jao Cancelo on also City. A Jenny Mo Ama also called Saudi. I'm so when they pep, I said, no, mind to me, I'm patch it. Sometimes the egos are too big. And when it happens, the two egos cannot withstand one another. So the highest ego this time was the highest authority, which is Pep. So Pep stayed, Cancelo had to go. After 2 long seasons at Bayern and Barca, Manchester City have sold him to Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia. So Saudi for now, although they've had a quiet transfer season, they're still signing players. Not like last year where they came in big, pulling players left and right. This season they've been quiet. I think that's because of the football calendar now. With the Euros, with the Olympics, players have to see how their contracts and stuff will be. So good luck to Cancelo in Saudi Arabia. I wish he had gone to Cristiano Ronaldo's team to support Ronaldo. Normal Ronaldo team no so I kakra. Arsenal too has secured the signing of Mikel Merino, the Spanish international. Yes, so these are the latest transfers update. There's some still pushing, not complete yet, but we will update you once we get those information. Okay, now to our main discussions, starting with Chelsea. Chelsea of about 100 players. I'm just kidding. Some players, I sign players, I sign players, I sign players, I sign players. Well, whether it's for business, whether it's a future investment that the team is looking ahead of time than any other another club. Well, we live to see. But last Sunday they won 6-2. So is it a turning point for them, or is it just it's just some fluke victory? You know, I'm winning here. Yeah, but at least they won. So they're on the right path, but they still got to let some players go, and that is a fact that everybody knows. So Chelsea, let's see how it goes. Let's see how Chelsea goes. Our next discussion is about Madrid, Mbappe, and Vinicius. So the discussions going around, even among some Madrid fans, or the Madristas, which they like to call themselves, is that Mbappe and Vinicius cannot coexist or be successful. Well, others are also saying no, they are going to be successful. Well, we've looked at their 3 games together, right? The Super Cup. We consider that as the preseason. So Mbappe scoring his first goal, but the last 2 matches in the La Liga has been kind of unconvincing. It's been a little bit unconvincing. People say Mbappe in your ball crown, person pass about Vinicius. Some are also saying Vinicius don't want to pass the ball to Mbappe and try to only play with Rodrigo. Uh, at least, even as unconvincing as it was, they've had a draw and a victory or a narrow victory. A goal scored by not narrow, goal scored by Brahim Diaz and the Brazilian talent Endrick, which people are still thinking that, and even those goals came when Mbappe and Vinicius were not on the field. So some are saying the team's chemistry is still lacking when those two players are on the field. So I'm throwing out to you all, Mbappe and Vinicius, is it gonna work or it's not? For me, I think it's still early. I still have belief that if any team can be successful with 2 superstars, it's Madrid. They've done it previously, and they have a coach who is also capable of managing the egos of those 2 superstars. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Yakubu Ayubeni just said this yesterday. You cannot say Salah is the greatest African to play in the Premier League. Drogba was something special because he was scoring for fun. I think he was asked, does he consider Salah as the greatest African footballer in the Premiership? And this was his response. Do you agree with Yakubu Aigbeni, or you have a different thought? Or even you think another footballer is the best African footballer in the Premiership? Let us know. Let us know. So that's from Yakubu Aigbeni. If you hear that, that means it's time to talk about Manchester United. Alrighty. The other day, just Obama, Grace Ashley kind. I think we need to consult an omen or something. What do you guys think? Is it too early to predict? Is it the same Manchester United, but a different season? Or different season and we're going to see a different Manchester United? Is Ten Hag even the right man for the job? At this point, I still can't tell his pattern of play, his style of play. We've won some games, we've won some trophies under him, but I'm still trying to understand his style of play. Because to be dominated by Brighton, to struggle to beat Fulham, the game has developed, I get it, but there's some teams, Manchester United's quality should run through them. Especially if you're playing at Old Trafford against Fulham and you are scoring as late as the 80th track. Fulham is a good team. But with the talent at Ten Hag's disposal, I expect way much better performances from this team. And to follow up that victory with the loss against Brighton and the way of the loss, like this was the pattern last season. Most of our losses was in the last 10 minutes. The way we conceded goals. Even when we scored 89th, we went on sometimes to concede at the 90th or the 92nd or something. Something has to change. We do not want to go this season the same as last season. Something has to change. Or I don't see Ten Hag lasting past the January transfer window. I don't see that. I don't see that. I don't see that. Speaking of Manchester United, now, Ten Hag has asked for some players. He signed Zeski from the Netherlands. He's also acquired Matthias de Ligt and Mazraoui from Bayern to bolster his team. People said he couldn't play with Wan-Bissaka, his style. Now Bissaka is not there for me, which is a great loss because that guy can tackle. He's a great defender. Now he has the green light for the Uruguayan Manuel Ugarte, who he has been seeking for so long since July. Now it's almost a done deal. So we want to see with McTominay going the other way, which is an upgrade. It's a very big upgrade. Look, losing McTominay. Yeah, the next thing I want to talk about Manchester United is the transfer rumors I'm hearing that Manchester United is interested in Sterling and in return sending Jadon Sancho the other way. Na Mason Mount koraa yɛni n'asɛm wie. Mokɔfa Mason Mount free Chelsea yɛni n'asɛm wie. Yɛnhu Mason Mount's best position so far yet. I know he's had some injuries, but come on. Is Mason Mount really like the player Ten Hag thought he was getting? I don't think so. Should we be patient with him? Maybe. So why are we going for Sterling? This is the swap of Sterling and Sancho for me is very funny. Why? Because it's like Both have fallen out with their managers. And this manager says, okay, bring me the one you've fallen out with. And this one says, okay, I'll take the one you've fallen out with. I said, I'll live for me, you know. Raise me jam, raise me jam. No, when you a dime back, and I say, fear back. Raise what you're already now on for the mammy. This is also already now on for the mammy. It is a obi a sɛ ne yere nyɛ no ogyaa na ade na obi a sɛ kɔfa ɛkɔgye ne yɔnko deɛ. Ten Hag ɔhwɛ a wɔnkyɛ. I said the January transfer window, but I heard Christmas cry wouldn't. Well, let's see. I hope the new football director and his compatriots knows what they're doing. Well, we will see. Moving on to our wow of the day. Now Peru, you call Peru, Tom. We are going to Peru, where a player during an injury recess pulled his pants and started peeing or urinating on the field. Abranti, if the match in the course will be prior referee, no, so not born is not born a corner. Na omo hwe nipa kro na oda fom na no se adi de de hu hwe nyi na oda ne ni la chi hwe park no ena ne opuli ni pass na sebi odwun so good odwun so good field so na we na referee no opposition team no baako e play referee no chance on hwe de ekoso abranti ne na etwa gu no hu se referee referee ne say yeah red card kufie yo any other for them. Thanks for staying with us, ladies and gentlemen, for our first episode of Sam's Corner. Make sure to subscribe and share. And before we bring this episode to an end, Thursday is the Champions League draw. And we will be coming also with the discussion on how the draw goes. So make sure to tune back in to the next episode. Subscribe and share. Again, this is Sam's Corner. And thank you all for tuning in. We can't wait to see you again for more.